And I wonder today, how many of us, this is a picture of what our life looks like. It's like you want to step into the future God has for you, but I can preach to you all sorts of principles and truths. But when you're deceived, when you're believing a lie, that's the scary thing about deception, right? Proverbs says, there's a way that seems right to a man, but in the end it leads to destruction. He's talking about deception. Deception means I believe this to be so true, but I don't know that the way that I'm going is actually imprisoning me right now. And this offense and this bitterness is now springing up, and the enemy, he has a foothold in my life. Here's what's fascinating that you've got to see about the enemy getting a foothold in your life when it comes to this idea of bitterness and deception, is before you know it, you start looking a whole lot more like Satan than you do Jesus. Satan, by definition, is the accuser of the brethren. Jesus is the great advocate. When you have a root of bitterness in your life, you become an accuser instead of an advocate. What does the accuser do? He blames you. He points a finger at you. He ridicules you. He shames you. He tells you it's all your fault. He wants to hurt you. But it's not who Jesus is. Jesus is the great advocate. He's a friend who sticks closer than a brother. He heals. He forgives. He helps. He shows up. He's kind. He's good. He's merciful. He sets you free.